Hello guys, welcome. Oh, Roman also says welcome. Feels so weird to go live after not being live for so long. It's like starting for the first time all over again. Ronan, are you excited too? You excited to start again? Hold on. Oh, I know, you're excited. Turn this down a little bit. Yes, I am still alive. Hello, Seal. Welcome back. Thanks for joining. Ronan, do you want to say hi? Yeah? Come here. Come on. Say hi. Come here. Oh, come here, baby. Oh. Okay. We got him. I know. Hi, baby. You say hi? Yeah? You happy to be back too? Oh, the phone. Javier, hi. Hello, how's it going? Ronan had to say hi. As soon as I started streaming, he got so excited. He just started like screaming immediately. Broke my back carrying the team in a while. Are you happy? He was sitting there so peacefully, but the second I started talking, he was like, I gotta scream. Doing good. Oh my god. He's so violent when he like headbutts me. You'll break my jaw. Break my jaw, buddy. But yeah, it's been so long since I last streamed. I think it's been like a month. It feels weird to be back. But thanks for being here. I had quite a lot going on. Very eventful month, which started out with me injuring myself pretty severely. I don't know if I hurt my spine or my back or what, but I was at the gym and I like picked up a weight and I went to turn. Like I was not doing an exercise. Oh, it's still doing it? Alright, Ronan, I'm gonna put you down. Hold on. I know. Alright, I have removed the phone and the iPad. Hopefully that helps. You want to come back? Okay. Alright, fine. Whatever. We'll bring Ronan back. But yeah, I wasn't actually doing an exercise, but I turned and I thought I like paralyzed myself because I could not move. I kind of just was like standing there like this, like, I don't know what to do. Like I couldn't like move my legs. I was just like panicking. So like after a moment it like kind of passed where I could walk again. So I like just went and put the weights back and then I waddled myself home, but I couldn't really walk for like a week. It was really bad. And I could not bend over at all. I was in excruciating pain no matter what I was doing. If I was standing, I was in excruciating pain. If I was sitting, I was in excruciating pain. Laying down, it did not matter. I was in severe pain for like a whole week straight and just could not walk. Cover story broke it lifting 120 kilos. Yeah, no, it was like 8 kilograms. I was not even working out with them. But yeah, and then I couldn't like bend over still for like another week. I'm just finally getting back to normal. I went to the gym today and everything was fine, so well, that's life. It's always fun when your spine randomly breaks itself when you're not doing anything. It's a wonderful time. Right? And the worst part about it was that Ronan got 0 pets during this time was I could not bend over to pet him. I couldn't bend over to do anything. So that was like the darkest of times for you. I know. Poor Ronan. So 4% of the pain we feel in this stream. Yeah. So had that happen, but during that, that happened on like a Sunday, and then I started my German classes. So I had to miss my first day of classes because I literally could not walk. So I was like, I don't think I can make it to the bus. Stop licking my fingers. Ooh. So I had to miss my first class. And then I'm like a couple weeks in now. It's not as good as my first class was, so this will probably be my last in-person German class that I do, and then I'll do the rest as like self-learning at home or get like private tutoring or something here and there. But the quality in teachers has diminished a little bit. I would not say the current teacher is as good as the last teacher was, so I'm still learning, but like the teaching styles are very different. It's obviously that she really likes languages and she's into languages, but not so much the teaching the languages portion of it. So there's a lot of, oh yeah, I'll put this up for you guys, and then he doesn't want a high five. What do you want? Will you do it? Do you want a high five? Huh? He's rubbing his face. Very weird. Okay, you can put your ass in my face now? Yeah? What are you doing? I can't do anything like this. I don't know why he's like this. Can you not? Go on. What are you doing? Oh my god. Neither of us can do anything like this. That cannot be comfortable. Okay. Alright. I don't know what the hell I was talking about. You can't lay like this. Okay. Alright, so, I did come back to WoW. I did take a little break when I was not streaming. I did not have WoW for a little bit. And then, I finally bought the beta today. I bought the Heroic Edition, or the Epic Edition of the game. I was really upset though, because this morning I went to buy it and the credit card payment like wouldn't accept my CV thing, and I had farmed up $75 worth of gold for Blizzard balance because I didn't want to pay for it, and then I tried to buy the game and it like messed up, and it took all of my Blizzard balance. So I'm like looking at it and I'm like, you have 0 Blizzard balance. I'm like, no, I don't. I have $75 of Blizzard balance. So I opened the ticket, I was like, what the fuck happened to all of my money? So I farmed very hard for the gold. My keyboard is completely covered in cat hair. Oh my god. Just so much. Oh, what did you do? You monster. Okay, you can get down. Goodbye. 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 Okay. Alright. But yeah, I got it so I can play the beta. So I can see what all the classes are looking like, and I was mostly interested in trying out the shaman today and also seeing like some of the player housing that's going on. You got so much pets. You'll survive, okay? You'll survive. Oh, I gotta change my resolution. It's so weird playing the game in like full screen. Ooh. Okay, now do not do that. I might have to fix the stream again in a moment. I don't know what resolution I normally play on. There's so much cat hair in my mouth, though. It's everywhere. This one? That didn't change anything. Why? It's not actually changing the resolution when I click on it. Okay. game does not change resolutions when you change the resolution. So, yeah. The Resto Shaman got all their buttons removed, and when I saw it, yeah, I kept hearing that too, that, like, Resto Shamans got pretty gutted, so I wanted to look at all the specs because I just like Shaman in general, but definitely see what they got removed. He had no heads, he saw nothing. I feel like the cat hair in my mouth kind of debunks that theory of him getting no pets. I literally can't get it out of my mouth. Alright, let's fix this if we can. Okay, this should be good. Does it pull over? Oh no, you have to do the bars. Fuck, I'm just gonna leave them. Like, I don't have it in me to fuck with bars like that, but I do have to add the other bars in. But I don't want to mess around with the UI too much yet. I just want to play around with the character, and I'm interested in what the housing looks like too. Why does it put the bars up there? What is the purpose of that? Honestly, I wish I could just, like, import. They should have, like, a button to just, like, import your UI from the retail version of the game. Nobody wants to do this twice. Can you actually do that? It does have import. But I feel like they've made changes in between, right? That's not gonna work if I actually try to import it. I kinda wanna see if it does. What is this? What the fuck is this button? It's gone now. Okay. Oh god. This is the worst. Nobody likes redoing this again. Nightmare. Can't see my character. Why is he all the way over there? Oh god. No, we gotta move him. I gotta move this. Like, he moved my target. Ugh. Target focus. Yeah, let's move that over here. I don't know where I normally put them. Here? Focus? Up here somewhere? Here? Who knows? Okay, and doesn't do the key bindings either. Where the hell did I have the keys at? What spec does it have me in? Starts me out in Resto? Okay, I guess we're looking at Resto then. Alright, so we have a Riptide. Riptide is basically the only button. Oh god, I do not like that. Yeah, don't ever adjust my camera. Riptide's the only button you need for Resto Shaman, right? You just press Riptide and then that's the only thing you heal with anymore. I think that's it. We still have a Lava Burst to hit people. We still have Lightning Bolt. We have a Healing Wave. Do I normally have this many rows? Not sure. So we got a Water Shield. What is this? Perpetual Purple Firework? Hmm? Okay. Big Battle Bear? Why does it give us these? Interesting. Okay. We still have Astral Ship, so we have a defensive. Got our cap totem. Earth shield. Chain heal. Healing rate. Earth living weapon. These are too big. Yeah, nice one. Ghost Wolf, the most important ability. We still have our wind shear, so we still have an interrupt. So the other healers are not so lucky. I think a lot of people were saying, like, as healers, they didn't like that they had so many other things that they needed to do, or responsibilities, and now all the responsibility and like M+ will be on the DPS or the tank to interrupt instead of the healers, except for a Resto Shaman. But on the other end, a lot of them were like, I could save my party from being dumb and now I cannot. So, but I think they're making a lot of changes to the way that Mythic Plus works and the way that the mobs will be casting, so maybe it's not a big deal. It's definitely a huge deal in PvP. That's definitely going to change the way the game plays for PvP. I have no key bindings. Is there really no way to just... Alright, so we got the very basic buttons. These seem like, you know, the normal core stuff that I'd want as a Resto Shaman so far. We got Flame Shock still. Bloodlust. Could still slow people with Earthbind. I don't know where I want to put that. Oh. Sky Fury, Nature Swiftness. Water Walking. We still have our Wind Rush. Still have Spirit Walkers and Spirit Walk. Res, we still have Ascendants. Still have Spirit Link. Unleash Life. What did they remove? That seems like the core stuff that we wanted, right? Was there other buttons we pressed? We had like Cloudburst. I never really liked Cloudburst, to be honest. It's a lot less buttons. Something's missing. I know when I play this on retail, every single slot is basically filled with something, so something's going. It does not look like that on retail. There's definitely like every slot gone. Alright, let's see. Well, I have to pick one of these. We'll look at Farseer first. What does Farseer do? Oh, I wanted to see... What are options? Just random fire and frost damage increase, chain lightning, frost shock. Is frost shock getting the shaman tree in retail? I don't even know. What does that do? Enemies within 10 yards of your frost shock are snared by 30%. It's kind of weird. Increases the cooldown of Frost Shock by 15 seconds, but Frost Shock now freezes targets in place for 4 seconds. That's interesting for PvP that we get a single person Frost Nova essentially from Frost Shock. It's kind of cool. You do have to go all the way down to the right to pick up this wind shear though. Enhanced imbues. Imbues and shields are better. Mastery. Stamina. This is just Astral Shift. We still have Spirit Walk or Gust of Wind. Still have 2 shields. And a healing stream. We have Purge or Greater Purge. We still have the Earth Grab Totem. We can still do Totemic Projection. Reduces cooldowns of totems by 5 seconds. Seems like such a strange thing to have all the way at the bottom. Just a 5-second cooldown reduction. Water Shield increases your intellect. That's kind of cool. What the fuck is this doing? Beep booping all over the place. Earth Shield and Water Shield no longer lose charges. They're 115% effective. I like that. I don't really like so much the charges. I definitely prefer when you have your shield and then the charges don't go away. Much less annoying. It's kind of weird. Do they have that? When refreshing Earth Shield, your target is healed for 1,000 for each stack of Earth Shield they're missing. When refreshing Water Shield, you're refunded 71 mana for each stack of Water Shield missing. Additionally, Earth Shield and Water Shield can consume charges 1 second faster. Oh, okay, so you have the option of getting like the ability to get additional stuff from having charges and then refreshing it, or just not having to deal with the charges at all. So that's interesting. And we still have Tremor and Poison Cleansing Totem, but we have to choose. We don't have the option to get both. Just I think this is where a lot of the buttons that I'm missing are coming from, because I definitely would have Earth Grab for like PvP. We'd have Earth Grab, and then I'd have Totemic Projection to like snap a static field totem, which we still have, or a cap totem. And then for like, depending on what you're fighting, you would either have a Tremor totem or Poison Cleansing, or maybe both. So those would both have spots on my bars, like different spots on my bars, and Hex. So yeah, they're definitely still all there. You can still get an Earth Elemental too, so there's definitely an option for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more buttons for me to put on the bar here for Resto when I haven't done this yet or looked at this yet. Okay, so what does Farseer do now? Unleash Life, and this one, right? Unleash Life. Calls an ancestor to your side for 12 seconds. When you cast a healing or damaging spell, the ancestor will cast a similar spell. Ancestor spells are 25% more powerful, or ancestors have a 20% chance to call another ancestor for 8 seconds when they depart. And just say they're more powerful. When the ancestor is called, they reduce the cooldown of Riptide by 2 seconds. So yeah, we're just Riptide spamming. So that kind of makes you want to have the chance to get another one called then, because if you can keep getting more of them when they depart, then your Riptides would cool down faster, unless there's some weird thing that it doesn't count the second summoned one. But it just says in general when an ancestor is called, so I would think it would work that way. Reduce the cooldown of Nature's Guardian by 15 seconds. Causes it to heal for an additional 10% of your maximum health. Earth Shield has an additional 3 charges and heals you for 25% more. This seems like a bizarre choice when you can choose to just not have charges. Or, like, not lose charges, but yeah, you just don't have them. So, like, you're only getting half of the effectiveness of this talent from this other one that seems like not great design to me, to be honest. It doesn't seem great. Ancestral Swiftness, better Nature Swiftness. If your next healing or damaging spell is instant, costs no mana and deals 10% increased damage and healing. causes ancestral swiftness to call an ancestor. Okay. I still just have so much hair on my face from Ronan. I'm sorry, I'm like, it's like in my eyes, it's in my eyelashes. I brushed him so good earlier too. I had like I have the Furminator that I used on him earlier. I don't weak you guys. Can you guys like just barely see him in the corner? He's like face down. Just in his paws, just out. Alright, ancestors last longer. Riptide is a 15% chance to call an ancestor to your side. I feel like that seems even better. Like if you're trying to get like a lot of riptides going and like keep reducing the cooldowns, you wouldn't necessarily want the ancestor to last longer. You would want them to leave and have the chance to summon another one. And then when you cast Riptide, this one gives you the chance to call another ancestor. So you just keep like casting Riptide to get ancestors and then getting ancestors to get Riptides kind of thing. Increases your max mana. Increases the healing done by healing wave, downpour, and chain heal. Elemental reverb, lava burst gains an additional charge, deals 10% increased damage. Riptide gains an additional charge and heals for 20% more. These aren't like choice nodes, you just have to take them. Using spells with a cast time increases the durations of Spirit Walker's Grace and Spirit Walker's Aegis. Final Calling. When an ancestor departs, they cast Hydro Bubble on a nearby injured ally. Surround your target in a protective water bubble for 15 seconds. The shield absorbs the next 5,000 incoming damage. The absorb amount decays fully over its duration. Weird. Oh, or you have to do this one. You have to choose. There's like a new column. You don't get all of them. Oh, okay. So your other options are your intellect is increased by 1 for each ancestor active, or 1%. The cast times of Healing Wave, Chain Heal, and Lava Burst are reduced by 10%. I imagine you might want to take that in PvP so that you can cast that quickly without getting kicked. For 8 seconds after casting Nature Swiftness or Ancestral Swiftness, the recharge rate of Riptide is increased by 30%. Increases the chance for Lava Surge to occur by 20%. Yeah, it kind of seems like maybe you would go down this side one instead, the last column for PvP, so you can get more, or if you want to do more damage, this is definitely more being able to cast more Lava Bursts more quickly. Having a chance to cast on Lava Surge too. Okay. What do we got in the Shaman or Resto tree? We still have Healing Rain, Healing Stream. Here, I think this is the big one that a lot of Resto Shamans were very upset about, is that you have to choose between Ascendance or Healing Tide now. You don't get both, which I think is a pretty big deal, because I don't think the other healers had to make a choice like that for their big defensives. They're both a 2-minute cooldown, so that is definitely one thing that's gone that people I know are not happy about. What else do we still have? It's just Earth Shield, which is very passive. Earth Living Weapon. Chain Heal bounces an additional time. Riptide initial heal increased by 20%. Still have Unleashed Life. There was one other one I think that we lost, which I think won't have. Is the Earthen Wall one, which I think everyone hated. So I don't think people are very upset about that, because nobody liked it. Wait, nobody could see that totem when it was down. So especially like in PvP, you would drop it and you'd have to have a macro that just like spammed like earthen wall down, stand in it, earthen wall down, stand in it, and like you would like try to ping like a marker to ping like where where the earthen wall was, because for some reason they were just obsessed with making it impossible to see the particle effects for that spell. So I mean, it sucks because it was a you know, useful defensive that worked well, but it was just that nobody ever stood in it, so that made it very difficult. And also, if people moved at all, it was also pretty useless. But you think of like, you know, a priest when they drop a dome, like it's super obvious that a dome is down, and then for shamans, they're like, the ground is kind of whooshy a little bit. Like you can't see anything. Just not obvious at all. So, yeah, probably better that that's gone and that they have hopefully moved that defensiveness into the healing output or something else. They still have downpour if you want that. Yeah, you can go like really all in and downpour if you want it. They have 3 different talents here to kind of buff it up. And then I guess these are the new ones that you can get. I don't know how you get them though. It's just leveling up. Riptide has a 10% chance to upgrade your next healing stream totem to storm stream totem, which heals for 30% more. Heals 1 additional ally 100% effectiveness. Heals 2 injured allies for 6,000 when used. It's kind of interesting. Healing stream and storm stream totem healing increased by 30%. So this is very healing stream, healing totem focused. Storm stream totem is usable for free and ignore. Storm stream totem is usable for free. I think this should say and ignores its cooldown. I feel like there's a typo here. Storm stream totem is usable for free, and yeah, this should definitely be ignores, right? With a S. Ignores its cooldown. That doesn't seem right. I feel like that's wrong. Oh well. Well, when you're in PvP and you have 0 mana, you'll still be able to cast the Storm Stream Totem, so that's something. Yeah, what else? I can only really see that they make you choose between these 2, and then they make you choose between Tremor or Poison Cleansing. And they got rid of the Stone Bulwark and the Ground Totem. I can never remember the name. There's so many like elemental names for it, but the one that the big AoE defensive. And yeah, I think the other one was Stone Bulwark. They don't have that anymore. But aside from that, I mean, it still seems like there's a lot of buttons to press. Like I don't have all of them selected because I don't have a build set up for PvP right now, but you still have a lot of buttons. There's a lot of utility available over here instead. And then especially once you start getting into the PvP section, you want to be able to do totemic projection. Maybe you want to counter strike. You probably want a grounding totem. Maybe you want to burrow. These are all activated buttons for you to click on. Not lightning lasso. So it seems like there is still plenty for you to click, but it does seem pretty heavy on, with these, very heavy on the healing stream, and then some, like the stuff in here, the way it works, at least for Farseer seems very Riptide focused. But I mean, it doesn't seem bad to me. I don't feel like I need 10 bazillion buttons. Let's go see. Let's see what it looks like. We still have a ton of defensives. Oh boy, look at all the people doing their things. I gotta play around with the Devourer at some point too. It looks fun. Look at all the demon hunters. They look so fancy. Pretty excited to try them too though. I don't know though, for me though, I think I'm just really excited for Shaman because I feel like they've had way too many buttons for too long, and I stopped using an MMO mouse a long time ago. Not that long, like maybe like a year or two or so ago. And it's been like impossible to play without it. So maybe I can actually play. I would like some key bindings, but not very fun. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think this is R. T. Yeah, press F. 1, 2, 3, 5. 7. Trying to figure out what my key bindings were. I don't really remember. Oh, I can't do it on this one? I'm gonna do A, Alt A. Oh, okay. And mode. So I normally have this as a movement key or something? I'm sure it won't work. It's not doing quick key binding. It's not letting me bind any of these. Unfortunately. Oh, let me do that one randomly. It won't let me do this. It lets me do the other ones. What the hell? This is really something. Okay, and then this is... It does not want to let me bind any of these keys. Oof. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm hoping it'll let me copy, because there is an import button, but I don't know if it's gonna let me import because it's a different version of the game. I'm gonna try and export really quick from the retail version of the game, so I don't have to deal with the bindings because they're not working. But yeah, I guess I can show you the other one. I'll have to switch it back in a second. They're probably different resolutions, so it won't be perfect, but... We can see what it looks like over here. Still interesting, like, that we have this splash art for the War Within, and I feel like we spent basically no time with Thrall or Anduin. Or really, like, the Nerubians very much in general. I feel like everything was just her the whole time. Let me check real quick. Damn, no order. Sometimes I log in and there's like a 5,000 gold order and I get very happy. But yeah, like, You can see on the retail version of the game for like enhancement, like my bars are just completely full. But you can, in retail, choose. Okay, so a stone bulwark that is gone. For all shamans, and then you could pick tremor and poison cleansing, so you had them both on your bar. But now they're combined into one. Wind shear is all the way on the right hand side now, and like a little bit further down. And frost shock is still a talent point. Yeah, so they changed this one because encasing cold in retail, frost shock snares its targets by an additional 10% and the duration is increased by 2 seconds. When we just looked on the beta, this actually freezes them in place, like a frost nova. So that's interesting. But yeah, like the main pieces are still there. It was mainly the stone bulwark that's gone. I don't think we had thunderstorm? I don't remember seeing thunderstorm on the shaman tree. They might have got rid of that out of the shaman tree. Did not see it. I still don't remember seeing totemic recall. That might be gone too. Okay. What? Oh, it's because I just bought the game, so I got all the things from buying the game. Man, these look so fancy. Whoa. Wait, did these ones change color? Shifting between radiant light and consuming void, it surges through the sky. It's so buggy though. Why does it keep doing that? See the light white one and the void one. Oh, these look so neat. Oh man, summoning animation is really cool too. Wow, fancy. This is one of the coolest ones that they've done for new expansion. Ooh. This might be the coolest one they've done for an expansion, because like I'm thinking the ones they did for like BFA. If only we knew what this was foreshadowing. That we were gonna get Shadowlands next, you know, like, because I always say like, oh well, the thing you buy is kind of like foreshadowing the next expansion. And not the one not the expansion you're actually buying. Yeah. I mean, this thing was kind of cool, but I think the new one looks much cooler. Alright. Mode. I don't know what happened. I logged in one day and it had duplicated all of my layouts for some reason, so now there's 2 of them. Please. Please let me import this. Okay. Exit game. Then we will go back to the beta and see if we can import the retail version. I like the intro screen, it looks pretty cool. They added Harrenir in, so you can play with the Harrenir. And I was like, oh man, these are pretty cute. And then I really looked at it and I was like, oh, the Harrenir, like, they look so tiny when you're making them. Oh, what the hell is there? I want that thing. They look, their hair highlights are messed up. You cannot do hair highlights on them, or it's like bugged out. It turns their hair gray. Oops, sorry. I didn't change the game back. My bad. It considers both versions of the game to be a different game, so it doesn't capture it again. But yeah, if you have a hair highlight or a hair highlight, it turns their hair all messed up. But They like look pretty cool. There's like way too much shit going on with this person. But yeah, like that, I was like, oh, they're, you know, they're cute looking. And then you like zoom out and you're like, oh, they're like Holterian. They're like thick with like 2 C's, kinda. But these are not like night elf models. Yeah. Hey, I don't know how I feel as much about like the rest of the model. They do remind me of like playing a Colterian a little bit. Oh yeah, I had to go and make like one of them. I don't understand why they can't give us hair in our hat. Like, this character has hair, and then it puts a hat on them, and it just makes her bald. Like, why did they do this? Like, who asked for this? Why can't they fix that? We've been playing this game for 20 years, and they haven't figured out how to put hair in the hats yet. All we do is ask for hair in the hats, and they can't do it. One thing I noticed, and I don't think it is in retail, I feel like they gave trolls more customizations that they didn't have before. Yeah, this is new hair colors. So there's definitely new hair colors in here. Cause like I don't remember that color red. This is I don't ever remember being able to have this bright green. This blue looks new. The purple I think is new. I don't remember being able to have pink hair. They got red, they got orange, new green. They have like actual purple hair now. Yeah, so they added a bunch of customizations to Troll I didn't realize. Which is kind of cool. And then you go back to other races like the undead. This is it. This is all you got. No other options. There's no other panels, nothing. The Nightborn is the same way, I think. Oh no, they have more. Okay, they have more than the undead, but it's not very much. Like, the options they have is very few. It's not like a lot. You'd be bald. There you go. That's a look, for sure. Did they add new customizations? Anybody else? Like, I don't know. I don't play all these other races, so I don't I don't know if they got anything new. I don't think Void Elves got anything new. They all look the same. But yeah, you can kind of do crazy stuff with the hair in here. You can kind of like make them look like either like a night elf, a troll, or a nightborn to some degree because they have so many different options for like their skin colors and everything. So you can make them look super night elfy if they're purple. You can make them look more nightborn. Or if you have them like yellow, they look like trolls a lot. Really getting rid of this thing. It's bright. There's just so... It's like, when it's randomized like this, they have so many overlapping things on them. Also, they're like covered in fur. So they have like face fur. Which, if they were just markings, it would be cool, but I'm like, I don't really want my character to have a fur face. This looks like I just saw like mayonnaise. Manonero. It's like mayonnaise. Yeah, they have a lot going on. Get kind of gross real quick. Or you can be a bearded lady, I suppose. I don't know why these are in the game. This is good. They're always like, you know, we can't make an X, Y, and Z because, you know, the armor won't really fit on them right or won't look at them right. And I'm like, look at this thing. There's no armor on any of his body. It doesn't have a body. It has no hands, no arms, no legs, no pants, no feet, no bracers. And that's a lot. Do you put that in the game? You can't put the other things in the game? I don't know. It just seems like BS. I'm glad though that you can be Haranir for both factions, because for a moment, I saw someone at some point that they must have just been rage bait and they said it was Alliance only. Yeah, they definitely... They're very tall, but they definitely have more of a Kultiran body type than like a Night Elf. They're very big. Okay, back to the Shaman. Oh man. It's been so exciting because it's the time of year in Munich when they have out all the Christmas treats, which is horrible because I want to eat everything. But I don't really like the cold, but I do actually enjoy around Christmas time. Like middle of November to December is actually really nice. All the Christmas markets are really pretty, and man, the baked goods are just so good. I had speculatius for the first time, and I didn't know that it was basically like spice wafers in the US, and I was like, oh man, that was bad, me figuring out how much I love them. I think for like a week straight I just had them every single day with some soy milk. It was very good. When I was younger, my parents would buy like a giant container of Cool Whip, and with the spice wafers we would like put Cool Whip in between each of the spice wafers and then cover the entire thing in Cool Whip and freeze it and then cut it up like a cake. Man, that was so good. I tried to explain that to the people that I play D&D with, but they're like, what's Cool Whip? I don't know what that is. It must be some cancer thing we have in the US. Okay, so let's see if I can import that string. Please. Warning. Okay. Did it do it or no? Multi-bar, bottom left step point, couldn't find region name, main menu bar. Oh, what did it do? What did it do to my boy? What did it... Okay, so you cannot import the strings, unfortunately, because you just get Lua errors. They must have changed the names of things, unfortunately. That sucks. Okay, key bindings. Maybe I can do it this way, manually. Alright, where is the X bar? Oh, not that one. Whatever. This one. This one. Okay. Then C. Alright. And this bar. It is 4. I don't know which one that is. Which bar has E on it? E? E. E. Shift E. This. This. Okay. I think that's good. Pretty sure that's how I had it. I have a trinket or anything? No. Okay. I don't know how I want to set this up. Healing wave. I have 2 healing waves. Great. Don't need that. That's pretty cool. The evoker that just went by, they do like a bombing run and it like summons other dragons with them. That's pretty cool actually. I really like the evokers, but I feel like they did not a great job with the Drakthir. Like, I kind of wish that Drakthir were a little bit different than what they are. I wish that I could be an evoker of another race. Yeah, that's probably fine. So I just have a chain heal here? There's not that many buttons. Yeah. Okay, so down the chain. Is there sound? Options, audio. Can't hear anything. Anyway. Thing stopped. This one. What are you doing? Oh. Oh, okay. I got moved over. I see now. What the? Oh, I was like, why am I like invisible? Astral Shift makes you very like invisible looking. I don't feel like it does that with me too. Okay, so yeah, you can drop healing strings. What summons? Oh, I forgot that they were doing the UI updates. So you can see on your target like your Earth Living, the Riptide cooldown, like just automatically. Or like what they're casting, what their buffs are. I feel like I don't need to see if a rogue has arcane intellect on them. I'm just gonna put that out there. I feel like this is not very useful information to be on my screen. I'm gonna be honest here. Alright. What about my Earth Shield? So I can see Earth Shield on them. That's good. Condition. Where does it show? Healing stream is still here. Shows Riptide in the cooldown. It's hard to see what is actually on them. Really, you just see the timer. You can't really see the image behind the timer. Flame shock, what is that? They have another debuff on them, but I can't tell what it is. And it doesn't show it on their actual bar. So there's an unknown. Oh, it's a wither. Weird. Okay. Oh, did they change? They changed lava bursts? Did it always look like that? I feel like it has not looked like that. I've been away from the game for like a couple weeks, but I feel like I don't remember that. This looks new. I don't think the spells look like this on retail. It like pulls the lightning out of the ground. I feel like the lightning would come from the sky and not out of the ground, but you know, I mean, it still looks cool. Okay. Neat. Don't think I've got any lava surgeons. Okay, I got an ancestor. It just randomly healed this person. It's just duplicated or something? Chain heal. When does it summon? In this one? Got some ancestors? Some more ancestors? Oh my god, that starts getting crazy. Look how far all the chain heals are going. It's kind of cool. I mean, it looks neat. It's like a thing that goes in the middle. I don't ever remember seeing that before. But yeah, Ancestral Shift makes you, like, invisible. You're not actually invisible, but it makes you look invisible. I like the sound. Very, very watery. Huh? Seems pretty cool. Seems much more simple to play. Which, a lot of people like the complexity of a class like Shaman, but seems like it's been dialed down a bit. And yeah, they get these like bubbles on them when they go away. When the ancestor goes away. I like how far the chain heals go. Like, you really, like, it doesn't matter how spread out the raid is, or your group is, like, it's going. It goes real far. It's hitting all the way to that guy down there. I definitely remember, like, way back in a chain heal, people had to be, like, here. It was not jumping to somebody over there. So that's actually really good. The range on healing stream is 46 yards, so that's quite far. It's further than you would be able to hit somebody. So you only have 40-yard range. And healing range just is what it is. Cool. Okay. Well, I don't know. I think Shaman seems alright. At least the Farseer version, and then Totemic has an additional button if you want more complexity. By that I just mean an additional button. You play Totemic instead. You can get one of those. Chain heal, jumps to nearby totem. Yeah, we don't ever play chain heal in PvP, like for arena. So right off the bat I'm seeing like chain heal and I'm like, that's probably not something they would play. Chain heal now jumps to a nearby totem within 23 yards once it reaches its last target, causing the totem to cast chain heal on an injured ally within 30 yards for 1,000. Seems like nothing, but I don't know how the numbers are gonna be yet. Jumps to 2 nearby targets within 23 yards. I mean, that's cool, but you just don't really cast chain heal in arena. Increases the size and radius of your totems by 15% and the health of your totems by 30%. That does, on the other hand, sound like something you would want in PvP because you don't want them to be bigger. You don't the size of the totem. You don't want them to be bigger, but you do want them to not be able to be killed as easily, because especially in Dragonflight, it was a really big issue where cheaters, or like hackers, they would kill your totems instantly. It was kind of crazy. Like, no matter what you were doing, they had like so many videos of people showing they would like drop a totem nowhere near anything and the player would stop everything they're doing and kill the completely useless totem that's out in the middle of nowhere just instantly. So unfortunately, shamans were the main class that it was very easy to cheat against because everybody was just using that program to kill the totems instantly, and then your character's useless. So, increasing their health would actually be useless in PvP. Chain heal is not something we normally use. And then increasing the size of them is also... I don't really know the purpose of that. Like, why would you make them bigger? I don't know. Or you have a different choice there. Successfully removing a harmful effect with Tremor Totem or Poison Cleansing Totem. Or controlling an enemy with Cap Totem or Earth Grab Totem reduces the cooldown of the totem used by 5 seconds, which is also useful in PvP. Especially against, I'm thinking like Earth Grab totems against like warriors. I've heard that warriors are kind of getting the super buff. They're getting a lot of like improved movement. But I know the one thing that pisses me off more than anything when I'm playing my warrior is the roots. So if you have this, you pop down the Earth Grab and then the cooldown on it is reduced from this. And then you pop down another one. You just never get to play. You never get to move. This is Earth Living. Nothing fancy. Whirling Elements. I don't know how I feel about the whirling elements because I watched a video a while ago of like how you were supposed to use these, and they were bugged for a really long time. Like you could do really weird stuff with them because they weren't working properly. So you had to do some pretty degenerate stuff to properly utilize the motes. So yeah, it was just easier to do Farseer. Elemental motes orbit around your surging totem. Their abilities consume the motes for enhanced effects. Your next healing wave also heals an ally inside of your healing range, 100% effectiveness. Air, the cast time of your next healing spell is reduced by 40%. Earth, your next chain heal applies Earth Living at 150% effectiveness to all targets hit. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. I definitely prefer the more brain dead approach of ancestors help me. Just do the same thing I'm doing. You don't think about it too hard. While Surging Totem is active, your damage and healing is increased by 3%. For Oversurge, Surging Totem heals for 100% more while Ascendant or Healing Tide Totem is active. If you have a totem active, your totem grants you a shield, absorbing 3,000 damage for 30 seconds every 30 seconds. A wind barrier, that's interesting. Increase healing done by Surging Totem by 25%. You get a new weapon in view, Tie-Collar's Guard. Imbue your shield with the element of water for 1 hour. Your healing does increase by 2.4% and the duration of your healing stream totem is increased by 3.6. It's kind of cool. You have to have a shield. Sometimes you get in really bad situations where you get an upgrade and it's a two-handed staff and then you're not happy about it. Or you get an offhand that's not a shield. When you summon a Healing Tide Totem, Healing Stream Totem, or Spirit Link Totem, you cast a free instant chain heal. Yeah, there's a lot of chain heal stuff in this. Healing Stream Totems heals an additional ally at 100% effectiveness. Healing Tide Totem healing increased by 25%. Chain heals from Lively Totem and Totemic Rebound are 25% more effective. Allies affected by your Earth Living effect receive 15% increased healing from you. Okay. I'll do that. We'll see what the Totemic abilities look like real quick. Titan Collar Guard, what does it look like? Thank you. Okay. Oh, so your never mind, you do not get a new button. Surging Totem replaces Healing Rain, so you're still the same amount. You get like a little shield on you. That is a big ass totem. Some ascendants randomly. What's that one? Oh, and I guess you can like see the motes on them. Oh well. Alright, well, that is Resto Shaman. I wanted to try both of them, but took a bit to get the bar set up, and I was really hoping that I could just import them, but no luck there. Enhancement, this is the one I was excited for. What is this telling me? Stop Stormbringer. I have some enhancement weapons. There we go.
I cannot put that there.
Almost. I mean, like, they have chain heal here, but like, if I ever cast chain heal as enhancement, I don't know. So Wind Fury, Flame Tongue. It's like, did they give her the Sky Fury? That's Sky Fury, that's the wind. Res people. Earth Shield. Heart Bind. Wind Rush. Just want it out of the way. Voltaic Blaze. Okay. Lunge. There's a lot of movement ones. Sorry about that. Is your key? Okay. Where? Oh, this is Flame Shock? It shows it in the spell book? Is it a talent? No, it's not a talent. Why is it in the spell book? But no. Maybe it's only for different the other shaman specs, maybe? Maybe we only have Voltaic Blaze? Alright, what else? Yeah, that's definitely nicer to not have to come back on. Don't know why you would get Earth Shield and not Elemental Orbit. Because then you can't have Lightning Shield on. Yeah, I mean, you always want Lightning Shield on because it gives you 3% agility It does nature damage when people attack you and has a 50% chance to generate a stack of maelstrom weapons. So I think you would 100% of the time always want to have lightning shield up, and having earth shield up instead would kind of suck. That's just healing. It's only defensive, purely defensive. Yeah, so I don't know why you would bother to take Earth Shield, unless you were going to take Elemental Orbit, which lets you have both up at the same time, which is normally something that you want to do for PvP, because you normally want Earth Shield too. This is... I would not do that. Damage reduction, I would take something else. Increases the radius of your totem effects by 15%, increases the duration of your Earthbind and Earth Crab totems, increases the duration of your healing stream, tremor, poison cleansing, and wind rush by 3. That's interesting. You can just get an Earth Ellie instead. You can do the encasing cold thing that freezes them in place. You just get Frost Shock. I imagine we would take Frost Shock. Can't see not using that. Let's see here.
I am out of range.
I don't know where I want to put my buttons anymore. Okay. I want to come back in a moment and look through these. I'm gonna take a short break though, and then when I come back, I'll go through the trees and play around with the enhancement a little bit. But we'll be right back. Alrighty. So let's see what we have for enhancement for Stormbringer. I have to say, like, in general, totemic is just, it's never really been my thing. I've not been a fan of totemic. The totem is just clunky to me. So we're gonna try Stormbringer. We have Tempest. Each Maelstrom weapon spent has 2% chance to upgrade your next lightning bolt to Tempest. Tempest calls down a tremendous lightning strike that deals 2400 nature damage to your target and 1200 nature damage to enemies within 8 yards of your target. Damage reduced beyond 5 targets. So we got a 5 target hit cap, I guess. Well, soft cap. Unlimited power. Spending Maelstrom weapon stacks grants you 1% haste for 15 seconds. Applications may overlap. It doesn't say that there's like a cap on that, so you can get a lot of haste there. Tempest grants 10% mastery for 6 seconds. Or Lightning Bolt, Tempest, and Chain Lightning have a 35% chance to refund 2 Maelstrom weapon stacks. We'll just do mastery. Crash Lightning and Chain Lightning, damage increased by 10%. Awakening Storm. Storm Strike has a small chance to upgrade your next Lightning Bolt to Tempest. Increase the critical strike chance of your nature damage spells by 5%. Tempest causes your next Chain Lightning to be instant cast and deal 20% increased damage, and cast an additional time. Can accumulate 2 charges, so you can kind of like pop off 2 empowered Chain Lightnings really quickly, so that's cool. Instantly. Gain the effects of Lightning Rod. Lightning Bolt and Chain Lightning. Make your target a Lightning Rod for 8 seconds. Lightning Rods take 8% of all damage you deal with Lightning Bolt and Chain Lightning. And then you have a choice. You have a chance to get struck by lightning, increasing your movement speed. Get struck by lightning. Increases your movement speed by 50% for 5 seconds. If only it did that in real life instead of just murdering you. The effectiveness is increased to 100% outdoor areas. You call down a thunderstorm when you reincarnate. What? That's weird. Tempest increases your movement speed by 20% for 5 seconds. I like that one better. Doomwind summons Nature Feral Spirit. Oh, so that was one of the things they changed that people were sad about, is that a lot of people really like the Feral Spirits, even if we weren't using them. It's just very Enhancement Shaman. Just very Shaman in general. You're thinking back to like Warcraft 3. The Feral Spirits are very iconic for us, so losing them in their traditional sense is kind of sad, but looks like we summon them kind of like passively now. An elemental spirit infused with nature magic, granting the summoner I feel like they made some grammar issues here, some grammar mistakes. An elemental spirit infused with nature magic, granting the summoner with 5%. That doesn't sound right. Granting the summoner with 5%. I think it should say granting the summoner 5% increased nature damage and 5% physical damage for 12 seconds. Yeah, that sounds weird with width. Granting the summoner, yeah. Oh, I would not have it up there. That sounds really weird. Lightning Shield reduces the damage you take by 3%. Or casting Tempest grants Surging Currents, increasing the effectiveness of your Chain Healer Healing Surge by 20% up to 100%. I'd rather just take less damage in the first place, I think. Okay, what do we got over here? We have Crash Lightning, Fairy Weapon, Flame Tongue, Flurry. Can't flurry for forever. So, okay, so Voltaic Blaze replaces Flame Shock. So it's an option here. Instantly shocks the target and 5 enemies within 10 yards with Blazing Thunder. Okay, so it's like a whole AoE Flame Shock. That's interesting. Deals nature damage? Okay. Always crits. Generates 3 stacks of Maelstrom Weapon. Iron. Voltaic Blaze generates 2 additional Maelstrom Weapon and has 30% chance to cause a Fire Nova. Okay, so when you cast your AoE Flame Shock, which is Voltaic Blaze, it has a chance to do Fire Nova around it. Up to 6 targets within 8 yards of your Flame Shock targets. So, that's pretty big. Depending on like how spread out everybody got. Okay. You can still do Sundering, but Sundering no longer is that little tiny incap that it does. So you can't use it as an interrupt anymore. But you still have it if you want to use it. It grants you haste. You can go like a haste Sundering. Yeah, they have like a couple of options here that actually go into the Sundering thing. Alright, and then what can you get at the end? Storm Unleashed. Each Maelstrom weapon spent has a 2% chance to cause your next Crash Lightning to ignore its cooldown. The weapon enhancement effect of Crash Lightning may now overlap. That's kind of... I'm not really the biggest fan of Crash Lightning, to be honest. Electrocutes all enemies in front of you, dealing 1,000 nature damage. Enhances your weapons for 12 seconds, causing a Storm Strike. Yeah, it's more like an enhancement than... I know you're an Enhancement Shaman, but it's not like a main ability. It's not like a Storm Strike. I feel like they had removed Frost Shock. I swore I heard them saying that. Maybe towards the beginning, during the alpha or something, that they got rid of Frost Shock. We definitely still have it. Yeah, Crash Lightning enhances your weapons for 12 seconds, causing Storm Strike and Lava Lash to discharge. Nature damage split between up to 5 enemies in front of you. So, not the most exciting when you're trying to do like single target damage, I don't think. If we're having these be based off of Crash Lightning. Maelstrom weapons spending abilities deal 8% increased damage. Weapon imbuements deal 10% increased damage. I mean, it's nice, but not anything exciting. Crash Lightning electrocutes the area struck, dealing 50% of its damage 2 additional times over 2 seconds, and its weapon enhancement effect now increases auto attack speed by 15%. I mean, at least that's nicer. The 15% auto attack speed is cool, but yeah, when you're trying to just do like single target damage and having all these abilities based off of Crash Lightning, which is AoE, is a little meh. Alright, what do we not have? We do not have Ice Strike. Don't have Ice Strike anymore, which I'm glad. There's too many buttons. Yeah, I mean, we just went over to retail and saw how I had basically every single button on my bar filled for enhancement, and that is definitely not the case here. 15 seconds. Yeah, that's definitely a lot more. Why doesn't it show my other buttons? That's really weird. Okay. So Ascendants. Alrighty. I feel like it's just like missing stuff. Okay. Is everything on my bar now, right? And then obviously for PvP, I would probably have Elemental Orbit with Earth Shield, so that's an additional one. I probably want Earth Grab, Totemic Projection, Hex, Earth Elemental. So quite a few more keybinds there. And then you would get Burrow. And then depending on the comp, you'd probably also get Lightning Lasso and Grounding or Static Field. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely like 6 more buttons I would normally take for PvP, but definitely seems like I cut down a little bit there. And it does look and sound quite cool. It definitely still feels like it just has the essence of what enhances, so I don't think I like that there. You can see lightning rod on them. There's 2 different kinds of flame shocks. I don't really know how you're supposed to tell the difference there. Still just spam this as I take them. It looks like you still just spam them. Yeah, and then the instant cast chain lightnings are pretty nice too on top of it. Yeah, I don't know, that seems pretty nice. It's interesting what the healing surge was there. Does it take the Maelstrom stuff? What did it take that from? It's at 1 right now. Now it's at 10. Raging Maelstrom. Cast time of your next healing surge or chain heal is reduced by 200% and its heal is increased by 200%. And it goes away. Where did I get that from? What's it called? Raging Maelstrom. It's 10. Maelstrom weapon can stack 5 additional times. Consuming Maelstrom weapon causes your next healing surge or chain heal to gain 100% of the benefits of Maelstrom weapon based on the stacks consumed. So you can cast your DPS abilities and still get instant cast heals, which is good. Because I'm pretty sure there was a time period where you had to choose between using the Maelstrom to heal yourself or to actually use your abilities, which was not great. And this does definitely feel a lot different than it used to though, because like, especially the Tempest build, you feel kind of like an elemental shaman, which isn't bad because I feel like they generally have been doing a pretty good job with Ellie. But You definitely feel more elemental than you used to in the past. Like, I'm thinking like classic WoW. You felt more like a warrior. Like you were just fishing for Wind Fury crits, and then that's not like that anymore. It's cool though. I like it. I think this would be nice. And totemic? I don't know, man. Just totemic has never done it for me. Just have not been interested in this. Let's see. Surging totem. Cast a totem in the target location. Creates a tremor immediately. And every 5.4 seconds for 800 flame strike damage. Flame strike damage? That's interesting. Damage reduced beyond 5 targets. So 5 target hit cap. Lightning bolt, chain lightning, and elemental blast. There's a chance to unleash a surging bolt at your surging totem. Increases the totem's damage by 10%. And then redirecting that bolt to your target for nature damage. They can stack. Then you have your the same thing, oversized totems or swift recall. Increases the chance for Wind Fury weapon to trigger by 5%. Increases its damage by 8%. When Flame Tongue weapon triggers from Wind Fury weapon attacks, has a chance to gather a whirl of flame around the target, dealing 300% of its damage to all nearby enemies. That sounds cool though. Elemental motes here. Your next lightning bolt, chain lightning, or elemental blast unleashes 3 surging bolts at your surging totem. Your next sundering. Oh, so you'd have to grab sundering out of here then. Your next sundering deals 100% increased damage and summons a searing totem. Yeah, it kind of like forces you. If you want to use all your motes, you gotta take sundering, so you have to go down that other part of the tree. Your next lava lash grants you hot hand for 8 seconds. While surging totem is active, your damage and healing done is increased, or surging totem deals 50% more damage while ascendance or healing tide is active. Yeah, can you even get healing tide? Oh. On the stream. You can't even get healing tide. Why does it say that? This is lazy. You can't even get healing tide. That shouldn't even say that. Okay. Wind barrier is the same. Increase the damage of surging totem. Increases the critical strike chance of flame tongue weapon by 25% and its critical strike damage by 100. I don't know how good crit is. I guess it would depend. Jomic, hey, how's it going? Long time no see. How are you? That could be interesting. Lively totems. Lava Lash has a chance to summon a searing totem. Hurl searing bolts that deal fire damage to nearby enemies. This is actually puts out some more totems. This might be more interesting than the Resto one at least. Lava Lash and Voltaic Blaze cause your searing totems to shoot a searing volley. That's kind of cool. This sounds interesting. While Hot Hand is active, Lava Lash shatters the earth, causing a sundering. That's cool. So I guess you don't need to technically take a sundering to get that mote, but you'd have to get lucky that your Lava Lash... Or, oh no, it does it. It's just 80% effectiveness. So yeah, you would get it from doing a Lava Lash then. Doing good. How are I'm doing good, thank you. What beta is this? Is for Midnight. Have you been playing at all? I think, let's see. Increases critical strike chance of your searing totems. Casting sundering within 40 yards of your searing totem causes it to create a tremor at 125% effectiveness. It's weird. Not since season. Oh, okay, yeah. That's been a while. Wait, did you actually, like, which season did you end in the season of Discovery? Like, what phase for it? Damn, got this. Alright, well, I have to say, the totemic sounds a little bit nicer for enhancement at least. Like, the lively totems things actually sounds interesting. I think the resto ones are very boring. Yeah, he looks a little cooler. That's not as bad. You get random sunderings out of it, even if you don't have sundering. You don't have serving totem all the time though. It's not a long cooldown, it's only 1 minute, but... But yeah, you get like searing totems that pop up too. That's kind of cool, I like that. Alright, so I don't think totemic's quite as bad for enhancement. That can be okay, I think. You stopped after the second. Oh, okay, yeah. I stopped after the first one. It was really fun, but just something happened and I didn't end up continuing, which is a shame because I thought that the first phase of Season of Discovery was so good and like a really good choice for them to do, and then it kind of just like went down from there, so. Phase 1 was the best, I agree. Didn't have time to hit max after the first phase. I feel like maybe it just went on a little too long, like they didn't do the next phase fast enough, but yeah, just didn't quite hit after the first phase, unfortunately. Alright, I do want to try out Ellie, but I think I kind of want to look at the housing a little bit. We'll try out Ellie some other time. Where did I put my thing? Yeah, I barely hit 40 in phase 2 before phase 3 hit. Oh, okay, yeah. I never even got to the next like level bracket in phase 2. I think I gained like 2 levels and I gave up. No fun raids, yeah. I think the idea of doing Nomer for me was also just like not it. I didn't want to do Nomer. I was like, that doesn't seem like a fun time. Whereas like I liked BFD, so. Oh god. I'm so used to the other dragon riding version. What the hell? Give me the dragon riding version, please. Thank you. The guy in here doesn't work, unfortunately. Let's see. Sorry, yeah, it's like in a moment. I've been on the beta for hours playing with hi Aries. I bet you have. I wanted to get into it. It wasn't working earlier, like when I clicked on it, like nothing came up. Oh, there's a tutorial. Button below. Start the housing tutorial. Okay, hold on. Yeah, the transmog person wasn't working earlier. He's still not working. I can't transmog this ugly fucking helmet off my head. It's so bad. There's no skywriting abilities. What the hell? Second wind. Let me take them in. Second wind here. Then flat forward. Flat to kill people. What about up? Upward. Okay. Oh, they changed dragon riding. I forgot. You don't have vigor anymore. They got rid of vigor. Why does it feel so fast? What the? I'm too zoomed in or something. I gotta fix my keybind again. Oh god. Okay, zoom. And movement. Move decor. Wait, they actually added key bindings for moving your decor. Okay. That's fun. Transmog disabled. I took my gear off. I'd rather be naked. I thought about it. I was like, should I just take my helmet off? I was like, it's so ugly. Yeah. Rather be naked. It's like whenever I get new gear in retail, until I have like a set that I think I'm gonna have for a little bit of time, I just transmog myself to be naked. They added a bunch of hair colors to trolls, which I did not know about, so that was exciting. You get purple hair now. They added a whole bunch of different colors. Surprising and welcome. So yeah, they have a housing thing. Apparently, professions are gonna be really important because they said, well, when you get housing items, you only get one and you have to buy multiples. If you want like multiple chairs, you have to make or buy multiple chairs. But they said that each version of crafting from each expansion will have items. So they're like, you have to have leveled up your professions from the previous expansions to make those items. So like, you know, BFA tailoring and then Cataclysm tailoring and all those different ones. So yeah, we've finally paid off all the expansions worth of crafting that I have on every character. So they have a tutorial? Oh, it teleports you there. Ooh, where are we going? What's Razorwind Shores? Wait, isn't it like really late for you, Aries? Like really? I feel like normally you go to bed when it's like 3 p.m. here and it's like 9:30. You up really early or really late? My first home. Welcome to the neighborhood. Feel free to explore and have a look. Did they really give us mud huts for Horde? Is this really our life now? Speak to the steward and learn more about the process. Oh, I like the thing here. Process of becoming a homeowner if you wish to create your own neighborhood. Familiarize yourself with the neighborhood and its residents. Okay. I believe that's a non-answer. Like, no comment. I haven't been... Oh my god. It's 6 a.m. Holy shit, Eric. You gotta go to bed. It's too late. Housing will be there tomorrow. Your house may not be there tomorrow because it's the beta and it's Blizzard, but housing in general, I suppose, should be there tomorrow. Hopefully. This is a very weird. Look at the locals. Okay, we got some Blood Elf architecture at least. What is this? Silver Moon?
What needs bring you here?
They need to give Blood Elves some more hairstyles and hair colors. Who are you?
Always begin with intention.
Okay. Hello, my friend. How might I serve you on this fine day? Who said I'm your friend, sir? Do we look like friends?
Treasure the home you have.
Why do you have like... What is this helmet? You have like one weird eyeball helmet. That's really weird.
Form and function.
If it's design advice you seek, I should tell you it's been some time since I've done such. In a professional capacity, in the autumn of my years, I see myself more as a connoisseur than a practitioner. However, in this regard, I'm most interested in seeing what you can do with the home. You're giving away treasure. That's not treasure. Treasure hunt.
To your dreams.
Spiky banded barrel. You ready for today's challenge? I've hidden a piece from my collection here in the neighborhood. To find it, you must merely solve this simple riddle. So does this guy give you, like, things to do all the time for new pieces of home decor? Eyeball. It's like an eyeball helmet, right? He has, like, one eyeball. I haven't looked at him before. Look at his eyeball helmet. He's pretending like he has eyes, but he doesn't. Wooden mask? Tens bar? Pineapples lift the spirits? Dig near the fire pit.
Less is more.
Doesn't it just show you exactly where to go or no? Okay. You can buy an alliance plot with an alliance tune and just visit and edit it on your Twitter. Oh, we might. I'm not a fan of the perpetual orange of Duratar. You know, I'm more of a Forsaken enjoyer. You get my drift.
specialize in fine imports.
Oh yeah, and you need a lot of money because you can buy. You need a lot of gold and a lot of money. I have no idea how the tokens are gonna go because you need so much in-game gold to buy duplicates. But there's also a cash shop, so you'd want to turn your gold into tokens for cash shop money. That they've decided shouldn't be Blizzard balance, but should be some kind of Hearthsteel balance instead. Like we're some cheap mobile game or something. Just as we've always wanted. Yen. Oh, you can like click on them though to see what they look like. Yes, you must spend $50 for every 50 gold for every stone that you want. 25 gold for every flower.
Don't leave empty.
I'll have to see that because I'll probably have a plot with my guild. So it'll be whatever they do. I think my guild leader is like hardcore horde. So we'll probably have a horde plot.
Welcome, friend. Are you looking to join our community?
Perhaps. Perchance. What if I don't pay for flowers and I just steal them from you? You look like you have too many.
Good vibrations today.
Did he say good vibrations today? What the... What? What? Who does this game? Okay. Looking for a place to hang your hat or helm. Maybe. You should have a look around and see what's free. If you find a spot you like, you can buy it by interacting with the for sale sign. But if you have any trouble finding the right spot, just say the word and we'll see what options we might have. Okay. I'd like to have a look around. Want to see other neighborhood options? What does that mean? If you're having a hard time finding the right spot, you can use the house finder to search our other communities. Spirits guide us, and through them we may find that a property you want is available. So weird. Just remember that your neighbors will differ from who's here now. Would you like to use look elsewhere? In house finder. Okay, so I guess like there's plots, right? There's plots on an area. But maybe the plot you want is taken in this neighborhood. So then you'd have to go to a new neighborhood and see if that plot's available there. Yeah, because it's just the same thing over and over again, but there's different plots. Because you can see, like, there's a lot of plots available here, but a lot of them are missing. I mean, like, you can't go to these ones here. So you can choose, you can refresh. I guess you can look through your friends, too, which is interesting. What server did you pick, Aries? I did, Leadrin. You're probably on an alliance plot, though, I imagine. Where is the undead plot? I'm looking for that. I don't know what these look like. I gotta go look at them. Let's see what you can find for you. If we happen upon some sites of interest along the way, so much the better. Okay.
Here, this place has much to offer. Let's see what we can find for you.
Alright.
And if you can't find what you want, or you have any questions, be sure to speak up.
You should fly around and look at all of them, and once you pick it, then look for available one. Okay. Yeah. I have a Horde and Alliance, but the built one is on the Alliance side. Okay. Does it show you which ones are the... Okay. Haladrin? Wasn't that the boss in Shadowlands? Halderon? Halderon? The fucking giant robot that they were stuck on for forever? Okay. I did make some Alliance characters too to check it out, but... What is this? Oh, this is actually kind of cute. This isn't, like, too Horde-y. This looks a little more like Grizzly Hills-ish than Duratar. Thank you. See some water. It reminds me... Not so much Grizzly Hills, but that one section in the Azure Span. You know what I'm talking about? Dragon Arms. There's like this section like right here. It looks like that area. Halandris, yeah. I picked Leadrin. Oh, this is kind of cute. Wait, can you like mark them as maybe? Like, oh, maybe I like this one? What are these? What does this mean? 45 Crack Sun Oasis. Owner, Thunderbolt. Oh, somebody owns this? Coming soon? This is Thunderbolt House, okay. North area is like a Shara. Okay. I don't hate it.
Sadly, this plot is taken. But if it is your first choice, we may be able to aid you. Just say the word.
Can you mark? I should have like marked, like there's so many plots to keep track of. Like how the fuck do I remember which one I liked? My main choice is in the Ashara area near a waterfall. That sounds nice. I love water. There's also a nice tropical area that I like. I just wrote the plot numbers on a notepad. Yeah, I guess I could use my brain and do something like write it on a notepad. That's an option, I suppose. What's this one? I like the deck here. The deck's kind of cool, but I don't really like the plot aside from the deck. There's another one? This is a plot? Nobody's here? No, not for me.
The windward side of the isle.
The windward?
Trees were the first to glimpse the Horde's sails as they arrived on Kalimdor.
Okay. Can't have a plot there. Person. There's a bunch of water right here and a little bridge. Oh, I like the water right here. I'm trespassing. How am I supposed to look at the plot? Oh, I kinda like this one because I can see the waterfall. I can see the water right next to a little river. I like this spot. Ooh. And it's next to a mountain. Yes, let me write this one down. I kinda like that. What number? $31. Okay. What about up here? Oh, this one's nice too. Now you really see. Oh, which one do I like better? The other one kind of has like a little more trees around it, but this one has a really good view of the waterfall, and there's a like a little deck down here. Is this part of the property? No, it's just sanctuary. I kind of wish it was like right here, so I had that deck. Where you are now is my main choice. I was gonna say, I was like, I think this one might be my favorite one. It's hard though because I kind of like that there's a little more trees right there, and there's also like a little bridge with the river. Kind of like these two. I think it'll also depend because, like I said, I wanna play with my guild, and people might have taken certain spots, so I'll have to see.
This plot is occupied.
46. But you can see the waterfall from both spots, so you can still walk down and fish though. Yeah. It is pretty. I like this area. This is definitely doesn't feel like mud huddy up here. Like this looks nice. This isn't like Dorotar land. One over here. Oh, I could be out over here away from everyone. Way out of the way. They're like, goodbye, people. So this one isn't the waterfall. There's a waterfall right there, though, too. This is more of the ocean. This is really out here. This is the nobody come here. But I kind of like that you have to take a bridge. Like, you have to come all the way up on a bridge. Actually, I kind of like this one, too. This is gonna be hard.
Speak up if you had your...
This is gonna be a difficult decision. Wait, you can put one down here. This is like more in the forest. It's pretty cute too. Oh, damn. This is hard. This is like on the waterfall. This is tough. This is surrounded by a bunch of water. I like mountains and water. So this is difficult, and trees. This is also a nice spot. Somebody's looking here. I don't know, a lot of spots are pretty good. There's a lot of good choices. I guess it also depends if you want to be like near more people, if you want more neighbors, because some of the spots are much closer together, and some of them are more remote. Mountain climbing and camping street. mountain climbing and camping stream I think will be tomorrow because I think I'm gonna boot up Red Dead again tomorrow. We'll play some Red Dead. Is it just in games? Not in real life. Yeah, we're not doing that in real life. I've never been camping in real life. Don't really want that one. It's cute. It has like a little tiny river waterfall in the back, but I like this area here. I like that there's just like big deck that goes around. I mean, if you had somebody that you were friends with and wanted to have like close houses, I think these two would be cute next to each other.
Still haven't found a place to call your own? Speak up if you want to discuss your options.
It's like, you're taking too long. Like, I only did a tiny bit of the map so far, man. Chill. You have some options over here, which look a lot like more Dragon Isle-y. This is not up in the mountain. This is more flat, more green. Which I do like green, but it's too close to this, which I don't like. Yeah, so they did finally add in housing in the game, so I can build a house now. That's what we're gonna be testing out. Why isn't there a house right here? This stuff looks kind of cool. This is like very western. We got cactuses or cacti over here. Alright, this is the mud hut land right here. This is let me build my ranch in the middle of the desert. Yeah, that's not for me. Not even a little bit. Another mud hut. Okay, not for me. This looks like Siren Isles-y. Oh yeah, I don't like this area. Okay, we're getting into like beaches. Okay, you can set up on the beach. Still a little too red here for me. I do like the little deck right here though. Can make a sand. You can make a beach house here with some seagulls. There's someone's house here. More secluded, a little less red. What do we got here? This one's not too bad. I like the little bridge that comes over and then have water right here to fish in. It's pretty green. Got little salamanders around you. Nice tree here. This isn't a bad plot. What about down here? You'd be like, way more out here. There isn't even a bridge to get out to this one, you just gotta fly. There's a little boat with a canoe here. This is very remote. you want like a beach house, that's definitely a place to do it. This one's way out here. You are all the way out. You got the bridge, the long bridge that goes all the way out. Got your little turtles. Got your own private dock back here. What's up here? Oh. Or you could have a mountain version that overlooks all the beaches. I was gonna say this looks pretty nice, but I am not a fan of the like... It looks very like goblin-esque warning signs that go here. This is, it's kind of funny. I like the idea because like it looks like a diving board essentially that you would like dive, but I'm pretty sure if you just jump from here you might hit the bridge instead of the water. It's a funny idea. But the signs are a little garish. Let's see. That's kind of a cute spot though. I'm just overlooking everything. All the beaches. Not bad. A giant ship over here. It's down there. I like this big tree. Have some shade. This is a cute spot. You have a like a scar fishing net contraption here for your fishies. Like literally right on the water. I like this big arch here. This spot's kind of cute. Would I take this over the other spots? Probably not. A cute spot though. I do like that one. What up here? Ooh. It's got a fox. It's over here. There's one all the way out here. Like the furthest one possible from everyone. You don't want to be near anybody. It's a little bed set up. Yeah, he's like all by myself. And here's my bed. My bed isn't even inside, it's just outside. It's kind of cool with the ship there though. It's down here. This is a cute spot. I like this. I don't have a waterfall though. There's like beaches and stuff under me. This is pretty cute. Ooh. I actually kind of like this one. I don't know why. What number is this? 43? This looks like a good place to put a house. But I will have one neighbor that's kind of close. Depending on who my neighbor is. It might be weird. I have some characters in my guild. This is like jungly. Much more green. Actually kind of like this too. 54? I would prefer to be like up in the mountain, but I think that it is very jungly. It's kind of cool. I hope they add like forsaken areas, other types of areas later on. The start of the Heck domain? Yeah, we got the Heck domain coming. Oh, this is cool. They have like a festival area. Got like a big fire. A thing. You get married here. Got some beach houses.
See that pyre out there? Its ever-burning flame sheds light on our every ceremony and celebration.
I feel like you should have said that when I was over there and not when I was over here, but okay. I don't like this house. There's a local yelling at the house. You already got bad neighbors. You even pull up to your house and he's like, get the hell out of my area. You don't belong here. Beach house. A lot of beach houses down here. This one's like under a cliff. Over here. It's a cute spot. Like, it's like its own little area because you got all the mountains on the sides.
Having trouble
Lots of green
choosing a
grass.
plot, friend?
Actually have grass.
Speak up if you need help.
Might as well move to Philly. It like makes me feel right at home. Screaming neighbors. What's up here? Okay, so this area has a lot more green, like green grass, jungly areas on the left side. This is way too out in the open. I don't like that it's not enclosed in some way. Ooh. This one has a little river, a little private waterfall in the back, and that's actually pretty nice. I don't like the front being so open next to this house, but I really like the backyard. Because you plop a house here and then this is your backyard. That's really nice, actually. Ooh, that's tough. That's a really good backyard. What number is this? 9. House right here. But yeah, you do have like 2 neighbors very close to you. Got a hippo in your backyard. There's a mud hut in Mud Hut Land. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the desert or Duratar areas. I think I'm gonna grab this one. My first home. Bye. 0 copper.
Our endeavor
Work in
has brought
progress.
new friends to the town center. Give them a warm welcome for us.
My very first mud hut. Outer Worlds 2.
Good energy
Do Outer
here
World
on this
1.
plot. It suits you. Can't wait to see what you make of it.
I'm a homeowner now. Tocho is a little bit high. Here, Tocho.
We're in
I can't talk to
together.
you. Get down. Congratulations on acquiring a new house. We know you'll be very happy here, do you? We look forward to seeing you around the neighborhood. Okay. Why is my house sideways? Why doesn't the door face that way? Little turtles I get. Little salamanders. I can kill them. Can I kill them? They're level... Why are they so weak? Why can't I kill you? I can't attack it. It's like bugged out. It's like you're in my house. Oh no. They did not anticipate me attacking the turtles and it disconnected me. Can you put up rules for neighborhoods like limiting certain reasons? Oh my god. Yeah, they assume that there will definitely be like HOAs in the game for sure. I don't doubt it for even a moment. I think that's my second choice, tropical place. The secluded area with the water is so cute. Yeah. I couldn't pick the ones up top. Well, I would have had to like search through a thing to pick the ones up top, so this one was just free already. I really like this little backyard area. I like the vibe more of the like the more foresty ones up north with the waterfalls, but having your own little private waterfall in your backyard is just really nice. So don't killing wildlife. I had immediate karma for punching that turtle. Dun, 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 dun. Homeowner, welcome home. Decor tutorial. Oh god. Short series of quests designed to educate players on the basics of decor placement and removal.
This house just needs a little love. If the
It just
clutter
needs a bed on the
bothers you,
floor and then
pick
it's
it
good.
up and tuck it away in your house chest.
Home at last. Good. Make yourself home. Oh, you can put the fire out? That's cute. House editor. Oh my god. Okay, then we're gonna have to do this some other time. Alright, well, I was able to at least find a house, but I think going through the tutorial and figuring everything out is gonna be quite extensive, so I will leave that for some other time. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out tonight. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm glad to be back. I'll be back on tomorrow night for, I think I'm gonna play Red Dead maybe, because I haven't played in a while. But yeah, hope you guys had fun. It was nice chatting again. Nice seeing you all. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Get some sleep, Ari.